The last few weeks in Ireland have seen a series of brutal knife attacks, stabbings, at least one death that has been reported, multiple people injured all over Ireland, north, south, east, and west. And in the last week or so, things seem to have gone a little bit quiet, which is a good thing if things are, in fact, a little bit quiet. Now, have things settled down, or is there a suppression happening at the minute by the mainstream or legacy media to stop people from knowing what is still ongoing? So I've been digging around, looking at various places. Various stories have came up that haven't been making the mainstream media or legacy media headlines. They've been reported on sporadically, but it seems to me, and this is just my personal opinion, that attacks of these type that have been carried out, especially by people that have not been born in Ireland. They're not natural Irish citizens. They've came in on the asylum seeking process or came in from another country and commit violent acts. It appears to me that there seems to be some form of suppression there when it comes to reporting of these incidents. So there's one case I noticed happened in Belfast over the last week that I've seen no one reporting on this one, but yet it involved another potentially fatal, brutal stabbing attack by a man from Dublin who had travelled up to Belfast allegedly to visit his girlfriend. And I'll give you the details here. This is something that was reported over the weekend here in Belfast Live. Look at this headline. I have killed before and I will kill again. Attack accused allegedly shouted. A man was stabbed in the neck and chest with a broken beer bottle during a Belfast drinking session, a court was told. And this was originally reported on the 24th of February, which is just a few days ago. But again, I maybe I missed it, but I haven't seen this reported on in any Irish news publications in and around Dublin, for example, or even in Belfast Telegraph. Just seeing it coming up in Belfast Live. I might have missed it though, so I'll put that disclaimer in, but believe me, I've been looking. A man was stabbed in the neck and chest with a broken beer bottle during a drinking session in a Belfast flat. Priests, maybe the priests should have been called. Police claimed 25-year-old Emanuel Adedokum. My apologies, Adedokum, also inflicted knife wounds to the victim at the weekend after declaring, I will kill you. I have killed before and I will kill again. This is from the attacker's mouth. So notice he attacked initially with a broken beer bottle and then allegedly furthered the attack with a knife. Lovely, beautiful, nice guy. Dublin-based Adedokum denies charges of attempted murder and possessing an offensive weapon in connection with the incident on the White Whale Road in Belfast. He was refused bail. Well, that's at least something positive. We know a lot of these attacks are being carried out by people that have been given bail from other offences and they go on to slash and or kill other people. He was remanded in custody after appearing in Belfast Magistrates Court. An investigating detective said the accused was among four men who attended the victim's apartment to socialise together before a row turned violent. She claimed he smashed the beer bottle and then stabbed the victim in the neck, the chest, and the left arm. You know, if you attack someone with a broken beer bottle and stab them in the neck and chest, that's about as vicious an attack as you could carry out. Looks like there was an element of lethality there. Okay, when you stab somebody in the neck with a broken bottle and the chest, you know, you're going for the throat and the heart. At one point during the altercation, a 10-inch silver knife was allegedly produced to cause further injuries. A 10-inch blade or a 10-inch knife, it's a big knife, was allegedly produced to cause further injuries. During the struggle, the injured party grabbed Adedokum by his dreadlocks and punched him in the face, according to police. Yeah, probably it's called self-preservation, fighting for his life, I would have imagined. I don't know the background behind this, but if somebody's attacking you with a broken bottle and a 10-inch knife, stabbing you in the neck and the chest and the arm, you would do whatever you can to protect yourself, I would think. At one point during the altercation, yes, we see about this 10-inch blade or 10-inch knife produced to cause further injuries. It was claimed the defendant was removed from the flat, but shouted threats that he would come back to shoot the other man and blow the place up. Shoot him, blow the place up. He's killed before, I'll kill again. Attacks with a broken bottle and attacks with a 10-inch knife. Have you heard anything about this in your local area? Have you seen any reports about this anywhere? I haven't. I would have thought this would have been a pretty substantial story, not just because of the attack, but because of the threats to kill, the admissions allegedly of previous murders, and the ability to obtain a firearm and come back possibly with explosives in Belfast from a Dublin man. The stab victim later attended hospital for treatment to a puncture wound to the neck. He had another wound in his chest and his arm. It had to be glued closed. A further laceration to his thigh required 25 stitches. Adedokum, Emanuel Adedokum, a refuse collector of no fixed abode. Well, normally if you're working, you have an address, usually. But in this case, we're told that this guy was a refuse collector of no fixed abode, was arrested when police were called to the scene. During interviews, he admitted being in the flat, drinking alcohol, having a broken beer bottle, but denies possessing a knife or making any attempt to murder. He had also cuts above his eye, his hand and legs. Opposing his application for bail, the detective claimed there was a risk of further offences. Well, he said he would come back with a bomb possibly and a gun to kill. The defendant again allegedly said, prior to stabbing, I will kill you. I've killed before and I will kill again. So why is Adedokum in Ireland? Period. Why? What's he contributing to society, apart from his alleged role as a refuse collector of no fixed abode? Travelling up and down at the weekends, you'll see, to see his girlfriend in Belfast. Defence barrister Sean O'Hare told the court, Adedokum spends every weekend in Belfast visiting his girlfriend. Wonderful. So we have this guy travelling up every weekend, gracing Belfast with his presence to see his girlfriend. Lucky lady, eh? Lucky lady. He argued that despite his client providing a full account, police still need to speak to other witnesses to get a full picture of what happened. There's no doubt the complaint ended up with very serious injuries, which is a source of great distress to the defendant. Yeah, is he distressed because of the injuries, or is he distressed because he's been caught and he's been remanded? District Judge Stephen Keown refused bail after studying pictures of the victim's wounds, and he said this case involves allegations of extreme violence, and when I look at the photographs, if someone told me they were fatal, I wouldn't have been surprised, said McKeown, the judge. Adedokum was remanded in custody until March the 24th. Again, remanded in custody at the taxpayer's expense. Probably legal aid will be granted in this case as well. We have at least one victim here. We have a perpetrator who is vicious, attacking allegedly with a broken bottle to the neck and chest, and then a knife, and then threatening to finish the man off, said, I'll be back with a gun, blow the place up, allegedly. What do you make of that? Have you seen this reported anywhere else? And there are other stories, by the way. I have a collection of them here, but I'm waiting for the defendants to appear in court before names are given and details are given, because there seems to be a drip feeding of this information from the mainstream or legacy media. And if that does not underscore the importance of independent outlets or people, whoever they are, can be anyone, just reporting on this and bringing it to the public's attention, if there was ever a need for it right now, this is an example. So, if you like the content in this channel, please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. And if you are a subscriber and you enjoy what you see and you feel that it's of benefit, consider joining the channel, supporting independent media. And I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media. For now, over and out.